everyone, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here today to do my July week 2 weekly wrap up. I haven't done an actual official wrap up in a few months, probably. I've done vlogs, but I did not vlog at all this week. And when I'm filming this is on the 18th. So this is going to wrap up from the July 7th through the 18th. This wrap up is. And I've read 6 books in that week, in that time frame, which is not that much. So yeah. The first book I read was Amour by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the first book in the this series. I never could say the series name, so I'm just gonna say. And this was a reread. I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. Listen to this on audio. This was for my TBR game for TBR Vet and for Bookopoly for reread. And this follows Thora and Nikolai. Thora moves to Las Vegas. She wants to join a circus, and there she meets Nikolai, who is in the circus, and he's a Russian acrobat, and it's their story. I really enjoy it. 5 out of 5 stars, and yeah. And then I read Big City Crush by Alexa Riley. This is the 3rd book in the Pink Spring series. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This follows Selma and Luca, and it's been a few months since I read the first 2 books in the series, but Selma is a sister of one of the guys in the other 2 books, and Luca is a brother of Cooper and the girl. So it's their story. I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. It is Alexa Riley, so if you, they do, over the top alpha male romances, and this one's no different. I really enjoyed it. And then, since I'm just going to talk about the other 2 Alexa Riley books I read, which was Say Your Mind by Alexa Riley. This came out on June 14th, and this is Iris and Dutch. And Iris is actually kidnapped, and Dutch is there to save her, but she doesn't know she was kidnapped, and so, it's their story. I gave this 5 out of 5 stars, 3 out of 5 stars, sorry. And this one does do a little bit of a daddy kink, so just be aware of that. And yeah. And then The Inmate's Obsession by Alexa Riley. This came out on the 1st of July, and I gave this 3 out of 5 stars. This follows Selena and Kai. Selena is the daughter of a king, underground king, and he is in jail. And Kai is also in jail, and Selena goes and visits her dad, and she meets Kai, and then they get to talking, and then Kai is actually, I don't want to say that. So it's their story. I really enjoyed it. 3 out of 5 stars. And yeah. Then I read Doon by Carey, Coop, and Lorie Langdon. This is book 1 in the Doon series. I gave this 3.5 out of 5 stars. I listened to this on audio. This follows Veronica and Jamie and McKenna and Duncan. And this one was a fantasy world for Bookopoly. First book by the authors. This follows, as I said, Veronica and McKenna, and they've been best friends forever. And McKenna moves to Arkansas, and it's like, I think it's their senior year, and they just graduated. And Veronica and McKenna decide to go to Scotland during the summer, and they enter a mysterious world called Doon, and I'm really enjoying it. And then the last book I read was It Happened One Summer by Tessa Bailey. This came out on the 13th of July. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This was for my TBR game for new release and Bookopoly for most recent purchase. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. This follows Piper, who is a rich kid living in LA, and she ends up in jail, and her stepdad decides that she needs a reality check, and he sends her to where her dad grew up, West Point, and her dad passed away, and she doesn't really know much about him, but he left her his bar, so her stepdad sends her, and her sister goes with her, and then she meets a fisherman named Brendan, and it's their story. He is the captain, and she learns more about her father. And I really enjoyed this. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. I listened to this on audio, and I'm super excited for the next book in this series. But those are the books I've read, and I am currently reading Perfect Embrace by Kaylee Ryan. This is book 8 in the Mason Creek series, but they're all standalones. This came out on the 15th of July, and I'm really enjoying it. I'm hopeful that I will finish it today, and then I am reading Destined for Doon, which is the second book in the Doon series, and I'm also hopeful that I will finish this today. But those are pretty much all of the books I've read and or currently reading. I am going to get back into vlogging, so yes, this will be this wrap up, and then next wrap up will probably be my vlog for week whatever I call it, 3 probably. But yes, those are the 6 books I read. And again, sorry that I'm all over the place. Leave in the comments, do you prefer like a wrap up, or do you prefer my vlogs? And I like to see what you guys prefer. And I'll see everyone later. Bye.